Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Friday, June 30th. I'm Barry Fair. Thanks for waking up with me, wherever you may be waking up. It's Friday morning, 20 minutes after 7 here. Thanks for joining me. Well, today on the show, I'm going to be talking about the iconic Australian spread Vegemite. And Vegemite turns 100 this year. So if you've got a jar of Vegemite, guys, spread it on your toast in celebration of the iconic spread. And I've got a big show coming up for you about it today. And did you know Vegemite was invented back in the 1920s? Well, it was. And I've got a big story about that coming up today on episode 33. And, and, and Vegemite is still one of the richest sources of vitamin B. Okay? So, so if you've got a jar of Vegemite, guys, like I've said, get it out. Make some toast for breakfast. So, try some on your toast. Make a recipe. Make something with it, etc. So, so, so that the story of Vegemite is coming up today, right here on episode 33 of my shows today. So, do you like Vegemite? Please let me know. I'd like to hear from you about it. So, Vegemite began its life in, in Melbourne, Victoria, and was made by Kraft. Today, it is made by Burger. So the story of Vegemite will be coming up today on episode 33. So stay tuned for that. And Sydney's weather today, absolutely beautiful, sunny, but will the sunny weather last? We hope so. So I'm off to have some breakfast now. So I will catch up with you at 2 times. The time now is nearly 20 past 7, or it's 7:21. It's Friday, June 30th. This is Barry Fair. And just a reminder, before I go to the break for breakfast, okay, the Performing Arts Group, please can we do something different is going to be happening at Bridgeton College. So if you're in the St. Ives area, please come along and watch the show. And also tomorrow we have the markets coming up as well. So 2 events coming up this July. So I'm off to have some breakfast now. I will talk to you on episode 33. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to yet another edition of the Daily Raps here at St. Times, and this is episode 33 today, and welcome along to you. And to all the viewers out there. Well, today we're going to be talking about the iconic spread, and it is, do you know what it is? If I can get the jar up, I'll get Amanda to hold it up. There it is there, Vegemite. Now, this is a very special show about this spread because, as Amanda said, we want to keep the show upright and interesting and not make people sad. I am going to abolish saying farewell. It is just too emotional, so we won't mention that today. It's up to my offsider. But let's get the show underway now with this iconic spread, Vegemite. And joining me for the last time on the show, good morning for the last time to Amanda.
Good morning, Barry. Thank you for having me on the show. Good morning to all the viewers. I'm very excited for this show. This is a big one in Australia. I'm going to learn a lot about Vegemite today.
So, Vegemite, what is it? I hear you ask. Well, it is a salty spread which you can put on your toast, your scones, your pikelets, sandwiches. You can even use it in hot water, put it in scrambled eggs, put it on toast for breakfast with a fried egg. You can use it in soups, casseroles, you name it. Here's Amanda now for her opening sequence on this.
That's right. I can get really creative with Vegemite. You can put it on your toast and various items, as Barry was saying. What I found really curious is when people use it in cooking, as in your scrambled eggs. Some people put it in their pasta sauce, so it's very versatile.
But don't put too much in as it spoils the flavor.
Yeah, that's the golden tip.
So, Vegemite, where was it born? Well, I can tell you that right now. Vegemite began its life in Port Melbourne in Victoria in the 1920s. Now, Vegemite was made with pure vegetable extract back then. I can't give you all of the details about its about Vegemite's early years, but I can tell you that Vegemite was sold in glass jars like this one, like Amanda's holding up now. Okay, so what company made Vegemite? Well, I have the answer for you now, also today on the show, and the Kraft Company made Vegemite to start with. Now, Vegemite is also good for mouth ulcers, but I won't talk about mouth ulcers. This is just about Vegemite. Now, if you were a little boy or a girl and you woke up and you said to your mum or dad, can I have some Vegemite on toast for breakfast, they would happily do that for you. So Vegemite, you can almost do anything with it. Like make some scrolls, make a sandwich, make you toast with it. Make the kids' school lunches. Make pinwheels with it. Spread it on you, use it in cooking like we mentioned. Here's Amanda.
That's right. There are many ways to use Vegemite. It is very unique from Australia, as I was saying before. Barry, if you were a little boy or little girl here in Australia, your parents would happily give you Vegemite on toast. But if you're not from Australia, people might struggle to understand Vegemite. So would you like to explain a bit of the color, the consistency? What's the best way to try it for the first time?
Okay, now if you're not from Australia, guys, boys and girls, mums and dads out there, alright, don't worry, I'm sure you can pick Vegemite up from another country, like I think New Zealand have Vegemite, but they're called Marmite. Now, how would you try Vegemite for the first time? Well, try it, excuse me, try it on a teaspoon. So, we want to know this morning, do you like Vegemite? Well, how will you know whether you like it or not without trying it? Here's Amanda.
That's right. You got to try before you say if you like it or not. Again, if you're an Aussie and if you grew up with Vegemite, my guess is that yes, you like it. But here where we're working today, we have people from all over the globe. And it might be interesting to hear from them as well, if they like it or not. Please leave your comment here on the show as well and tell us how much you love Vegemite.
So, we're going to give you a demonstration this morning on the show as well, and maybe show you some old Vegemite ads as well. Now, you've heard the jingle, we're happy little Vegemites, as bright can be. I'm sure you have. Here's Amanda now.
Yes, true. I'm excited for the demonstration. I'm sure there's lots of history through the Vegemite ads. You probably grew up listening to them, and it's probably very close to your good memories.
So we're going to show you a couple of Vegemite ads too. Now, the very first Vegemite ad, guys, was aired when black and white television arrived in Australia in 1956, just in time for the Melbourne Olympics. Now, Vegemite. But you probably saw the little girl on top of the jar, okay, singing and puts a rose in every trick. Amanda, do you remember this?
I don't, Barry. I think it was before I moved to Australia. Would you tell us a bit more about it?
Well, just to give you viewers an idea, okay, we're going to try and get an old Vegemite commercial up for you, okay, just so that you know exactly what Amanda and I are talking about on the show here. So we might just pause that and get Amanda to get the ad up so we can try and get it on the show for you. So before we do that, my grandmother used to live where Vegemite was made in Port Melbourne by the Kraft Company. Now, most of you may have heard about Kraft. You may have seen it on the Vegemite jar. Well, it's not on there anymore because Vega now make it. But Kraft were the ones that Kraft was the company that made the Vegemite first. Now, in the earlier days of Vegemite, guys, in the jar, it had the diamonds logo, which you see there, okay? And also the logo cake. That's what happened. And then in 1964, the logo K was replaced with the full word Kraft. And in 1950, the Kraft Walker Cheese Company changed its name to Kraft Foods Limited. And Kraft was in Shepparton, in Salmon Street, Port Melbourne. The Kraft Company also made peanut butter, cream cheese, singles, Vegemite singles, you name it. And they even made jam. But we're not talking about those peanut butter or cream cheese or jam today. This show is all about the Vegemite. So, why don't you get the jar of Vegemite out now and make some toast and eat it to celebrate this milestone. Here's Amanda now.
Yes, it's very exciting. 100 years is definitely an important milestone. It's been part of Australian lives for generations, and we're happy to celebrate it.
So now we're going to show you the first original Vegemite ad, and this one is from 1956. So we're going to show you that right now. Happy birthday, Vegemite, but the show is far from over. This is just the beginning of it. So, we're happy to celebrate your birthday, Vegemite. Here's Amanda.
Yes, very exciting. I'm sure there'll be celebrations all over Australia. We're proud to bring Vegemite to the show, to bring all the history. Thank you for all the facts, Barry. It's all really amazing.
But then when Kraft stopped making Vegemite, okay, the Vegemite making production was moved down to Bega, which is on the south coast of New South Wales. And boy, I feel proud to be a happy little Vegemite. So we're going to take a break now and pause the video and bring you some old Vegemite ads. So stay with us, everybody. We'll pause that and we'll bring you some old commercials from the early days of Vegemite. So stay with us. This is Barry and Amanda here. You're watching a very special edition of the Daily Wraps as we celebrate this iconic milestone, Vegemite 100 years. Boy, Amanda, doesn't it make you want to be a proud, happy little Vegemite? What do you think about it?
Well, I think it's amazing. It's part of being an Aussie. It makes you proud. And yeah, I wish I was a happy little Vegemite too.
So let's take you, show you some old Vegemite commercials now on the show. And after the break, we're going to give you a taste test of what Vegemite tastes like. And we'd like your view on this morning. Here's Amanda now.
Yes, so coming up to a small pause, we're gonna bring the ads, and then for the third part of the show will be tasting. It's really exciting. I love the show today.
So this is an upbeat and interesting show in celebration of Vegemite, and we sure hope that you will join us on the celebration too. So stay with us, guys. Plenty more coming up on today's show. It is now 9:30 here on Friday morning on the last day of June. So stay with us. Welcome back. This is Barry and Amanda here on this show today on episode 33. We're celebrating Vegemite's 100th birthday, and now on the show we're going to play for you some Vegemite ads which you may remember or may not remember. The first one is from 1956. Here it is.
Footage sourced from the Australian Television Archive.
Vegemite, we all adore our Vegemite. We put a rose in every tree. We put a rose in every tree. We put a rose in every tree.
Vegemite, the delicious spread, provides the vitamin B1 your family needs daily. Be sure you put Vegemite next to the pepper and salt whenever you set the table.
Okay, this next one ad is from the 1980s.
This is the Australian Television Archive.
It's the vitamin B in Vegemite that helps release the energy they need to grow up strong.
So that was a 1960s, not 1980s. Sorry about that. And the last one is from 1980.
Today, more than ever, Vegemite helps. Vegemite yeast extract, with all the goodness of those essential B group vitamins.
Has put a rose in every tree.
So these were some of the Vegemite commercials. Excuse me. These were some of the excuse me, these were some of the commercials for Vegemite. The second one was a color ad, but it was from the 1960s. And had this short logo, okay, and wonderful craft. And Vegemite still puts a rose in every cheek after all those years. Here's Amanda now.
That's right. I loved to watch those commercials. It's very uplifting. Again, part of the culture, and yeah, keeps us keeps putting smiles on our faces. It's pretty good.
So let's show you another one ad now. This one is called It's Going On. So we'll pause that and pause again. We now have an ad from 2007 promoting Vegemite. But before we show that first ad we showed you, okay, that was from 1956. It had a seven-year-old girl on top of the jar with a lot of other people dancing to the tune. Now, as I said, that ad came out when black and white television came out in Australia in 1956. But let's fast forward now to the year 2007. See whether you remember this ad.
The vitamin B in Vegemite helps you stay bright as bright can be.
Now, do you remember that ad from 2007? I certainly do. So now on the show, we're going to tell you how Vegemite put in the jars. Well, the staff at Kraft, they mixed all the ingredients together and then they put it in them jars with a special machine and then put the lids on it. Now, in 1989, a bear-shaped there's a bear in there, perfect for Teddy Bear's picnic. And Vegemite also came in buckets. So Vegemite has come a long way. Here's Amanda now.
Yes, it's amazing to know all this history on the commercials, on the packing. But I believe what stayed the same was the ingredients. I think there were truth to what's inside these jars, all the goodness, all the vitamin Bs. Back to you, Barry.
So we're going to find an open jar of Vegemite and give you a taste test. So we're going to do that on the show. We'd like to hear from you what you think of Vegemite. And do you like it? Well, as I've said, if you don't know whether you like it or not, well, how will you know without even trying it? Here's Amanda now.
That's right. You have to give it a go. You have to try it, and then you tell if you like it or not. And if you don't like it, it's okay. Something very unique. I don't think you've tasted anything like Vegemite before. So it's worth the test. Back to you.
So let's give you a demonstration on how to eat Vegemite. So let's give a demonstration now.
Okay. You guide me, Barry.
So first, you get a slice of bread, spread some Vegemite on it, okay, roll it up, okay, and eat it, and let us know. You can even toast the bread if you wish. And Vegemite is good on crackers too, and in some hot water. Here's Amanda now.
Good. And Barry, I've seen some people adding some butter as well. Do you think it's a good combination? Butter and Vegemite on the bread?
Yes.
Yes. Great.
So let's give you a demonstration now on how to eat Vegemite. So we'll just pour that. Welcome back, everyone. Now, my special guest here is going to try some Vegemite on toast just to see how she reacts, and many of the other staff that have come in to have a try as well. So, Amanda, take it away.
Okay, I had to take my mask off. This is my first time trying Vegemite. I might love it, I might not. To swallow it. It's very unique. It's salty. It's not my favorite thing to eat. There you go.
Now,
Here's a Vegemite.
now I'm gonna get Aiden there.
Please welcome to the show, Aiden.
Thank you for having me, Amanda, Barry. Lovely to be here as always. Now, I'm not new to Vegemite, so I'm going to go a little bit harder this time. I'm actually going to go a teaspoon. Barry, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yep. It's all right. Vegemite is a very acquired taste, and I can completely understand Amanda not really being the biggest fan with it right off the bat. She didn't grow up with it. That's okay. We won't hold it against her, or we'll try not to. Yeah. So, what am I doing, Barry?
So, Aiden, you have to put a teaspoon in
Okay.
the Vegemite.
Okay. How much am I doing? Am I doing like
That's a lot.
that much?
That much.
Yeah. We're not going a full teaspoon, right?
Not a full teaspoon.
Okay. I'm gonna take my face mask off as well. It's the tip. It's just the tip, guys. All right.
Num-nums?
Is it yum yum or not so yum?
I actually don't mind it, eh? Yeah, you gotta let it sit in your mouth for a bit. I think if I'd gone like a full teaspoon or even half a teaspoon, probably wouldn't have been able to handle it, but quarter teaspoon goes down all right, goes down smooth. I don't mind it.
Now, the next person to try it is Lucas.
Lucas! Hello, am I doing the hot seat?
Yeah,
What am I doing today? Am I doing
a teaspoon of Vegemite.
a teaspoon of Vegemite? Am I going up? Am I taking a step more Vegemite, or am I just doing the same?
A teaspoon of Vegemite.
A full teaspoon of Vegemite. That feels like a fair bit, Barry. Maybe a bit. I got a fair bit. It's a solid spoon of Vegemite. It's a solid amount. It's probably enough. I don't know if I like this. I've never done this before.
Oh my god. That's so much. That's so much!
Lucas!
I kind of love it. I mean, I'm a big fan of Vegemite. I've never eaten it by a spoonful, but I would recommend it.
You would recommend?
I mean, it's a bit of a texture problem, I would say. I don't really like eating it, but the taste is alright. It does get a bit too intense, but when it calms down, I rate it.
Okay, well,
Good job, Lucas.
Thanks for having me.
thanks for coming on and trying Vegemite.
Oh, anytime.
And Tom for his farewell present.
Can't go wrong with some Vegemite on toast. You ready? Oh, okay. Hey Barry, how you doing?
Good,
So-
Tom.
I've gone with the toast and Vegemite, but I've gone for a big dollop because I'm Australian, and that's what we do here.
Not really, but...
That's how you eat it, Amanda. Straight in. Enjoy it. How about you, Barry? Do you enjoy Vegemite?
I do.
You do. That's what we like to hear.
So, guys, thanks for coming on
Thank you for having us.
the show.
Thank you, Barry. Yeah.
It's all good.
And
Yeah, I want to buy it.
Oh, we got
Wait, Barry, I
one
wanna
final guest.
Final guess?
and
Special guest.
Special guest, very special guest.
final guest,
Celebrity appearance.
Sam, what do you think of Vegemite?
This is an appropriate spoon for me.
Here you go, Sam.
I reckon we get Amanda to try a spoon.
I reckon.
Yes, so Amanda has only tried the toast.
It's not gonna be
No,
bad.
exactly, it's gonna be worse. It's more fun for us.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think, Barry?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this?
I think we should make her do it.
Amanda's got a teaspoon!
Yeah, Amanda.
That's the best part.
No, the Vegemite is here.
Oh, no.
This is like a ritual initiation.
So, Sam, what do you think of this?
No need to worry, Amanda. Brand new spoon just for you.
Let's do like a little tinsy.
No. At least half.
Here we go. This is like a lot. This is a lot.
That's way too much for you.
Take my mask off. Deep breaths. I have to excuse myself from the show. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
She's okay.
Thank you for having us, Barry.
Thank you, Barry.
Thank you, Barry.
Thank you, Barry.
She runs over to yours. What is that?
Let's go, Alice.
That was amazing. I think that's the final day, Barry, that Amanda will not forget.
How you doing, Amanda?
I'm so glad I'm leaving.
Thank you, everyone.
That was amazing.
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
That's one.
There's no way I would swallow that. It's just no way. Thank you for the encouragement. It's nice to have you on the show too.
I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
No, that was wonderful. That was...
But I think we still need the jar itself to show here, but maybe after we get everyone to celebrate 100 years of Vegemite?
Yeah.
Yes, lovely.
Well, now the demonstration is over, okay? We'd like to hear from you this morning about what you think of Vegemite and what you would use it for. As we showed you, some people like it on toast, some people like it just on their own. But did you know, guys, that Vegemite is good for an upset stomach if you've lost too much salt? Well, if you didn't know that, now that you do, here's Amanda.
Yes, it's fantastic. I would love to hear from your viewers, Barry, what's their favorite Vegemite dish. I've tried Vegemite on a toast and Vegemite on its own on a spoon, and definitely the toast is my favorite. So please write it down, let us know. What's your favorite Vegemite recipe?
So Vegemite, like, you know, it still puts a rose in every cheek today, even after all those years. Here's Amanda.
That's right. If it's been around for 100 years, it's definitely something really good. It's a very strong brand. It is part of the Australian culture. It's just amazing to have Vegemite for so long.
So Vegemite, it is too good to put away after breakfast. I even have it in some hot water. Here's Amanda now.
I have a question, Barry, to you.
Go ahead.
When we do Vegemite in hot water, do we drink it as a hot drink or do we use it in cooking?
Well, you can dissolve Vegemite in hot water and drink it as a drink to settle your stomach if you've been having an upset stomach. You can also use Vegemite if you're making a bolognese sauce for flavor. But like I said before, don't put too much Vegemite in or else it will spoil the flavor.
Good, so that's a good tip. You have to be aware of how much Vegemite you're adding, because if it's too much, it will spoil the flavor.
So we've still got plenty more to come up on today's show. We're celebrating this iconic spread Vegemite, and did you know, guys, Vegemite now comes in tubes, a squeezable tube. So next time you're at the supermarket, guys, grab some Vegemite and get a tube or a squeezable bottle. Here's Amanda now.
Yes, it's great, excuse me, that it comes in all different shapes and sizes. Depends on how much you need Vegemite. If you have a big family you're going to share, go for the bigger jars. If you like to have it as a snack, you can go for the sliced virgin that Barry told us. It's amazing. It's good variety.
So we're going to take a break now, and come back with more of the show. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 33 today. You're watching a very special edition of the Friday edition of the Daily Wraps here at St. Times. And today we've been celebrating 100 years of Vegemite. And this is what today's show is all about. Now that we've given you viewers out there a taste test and what you can do with Vegemite and how you can eat with Vegemite, I'm going to show you now how to drink with Vegemite. And we've got some fun facts about Vegemite now on the show. So I'm going to read them out to you. Vegemite has a long history of
Controversy.
Okay. Made from the yeast extract left over from breweries. The spread of salty, bitter flavor has been dividing Australians for decades. Whether you are a hater, a devoter, a Vegemite vegan, these savory facts will give you newfound appreciation for Australia's unofficial food stuff.
What's our first fun fact, Barry?
Now, our first fun fact, Amanda. Okay. Now, as I've said, Vegemite was left over from the yeast extract left over from breweries. Now, as the staff demonstrated before the break, they gave us our answers whether they were like Vegemite. Okay. Its name was picked out of a hat to drum up publicity around the new product. The Fred Walker Company launched a worldwide, nationwide competition ahead of its debut. Hundreds of admissions were collected and Walker's daughter picked the winning entry out of a hat. The winners of the name Vegemite were awarded
£50 prize.
£50 prize.
Well, that's good. I didn't know that one. Now we know where the name came from. It's really cool.
Okay. They briefly changed to a terrible pun. Now, the spread didn't keep its new
Monica
for very long. By the time Vegemite he joined in June 1923 and the war that ended and Australians beloved Marmite was available once again. Customers were hesitant to give an unfamiliar competition a shot, so Vegemite sales grounded in an effort to monopolize Marmite's success. The Fred Walker Company changed the name to
Cringe-worthy.
Rosie in 1928. The newly rebranded Farewell meant to play on Marmite's name. The updated slogan for Marmite Farewell, unsurprisingly, the new strategy didn't do much to help that image, and so the name was eventually switched back.
That is quite interesting. So they tried to change the name so people will buy it more, but did it work, Barry?
No.
No. And then they went back to the iconic Vegemite name.
Yes.
Pretty cool. Okay, we have a few more of the fun facts. Let's see which ones you want to bring to the show.
Okay. The start of the classic Jingle reunited 10 years later.
Actually, 50 years later.
50 years later. And we'll just pause that so we can close the door. Now, continuing on, guys. The start of the classic Jingle reunited 10 years later, 50 years later.
Yes, sir.
Vegemite established itself as a staple of Australian pantry by the 1950s. It status was national treasure, firmly established in 1964. Was that right?
54.
54.
So still on the 50s, yes.
Okay, when the brand released a campaign that would be remembered for decades, the jingle titled Happy Little Vegemites was a huge success, and the original radio spot led to a television campaign which lasted through the 1960s. A few years ago, the company launched an
initiative.
I think you better read the rest.
Sure. So a few years ago, the company launched an initiative to reunite the original child stars in honor of the ad's 50th anniversary. They tracked down the 7 surviving cast members, and in 2007, they sat down for the interview. One of them told Harold Sun, "It may be just a commercial, but it will never die. I think it will be around long after we're gone." The castmates also shared their favorite ways to eat Vegemite, which include cheese and Vegemite, crab Vegemite, and tomato and Vegemite toast. That's really interesting. That's the commercial we just showed on the show, isn't it, Barry?
From the 1950s, yes. And just to let you viewers know, a lady called Trish was in that ad from 1956. She was 7.
Lovely. Is she the lady on top of the jar?
Yeah.
Yes, fantastic. We have another fun fact about the formula. Is the formula a secret?
Well, like many iconic food brands, Vegemite keeps their exact recipe to a fiercely granted secret. According to the website, the ingredients of Vegemite hasn't changed there, and Callister's originally created the spread in the 1920s. However, some ingredients are less of a secret than others. We know that the seasoning like salt, celery, and onion extract were added to the yeast to make it more portable.
That's interesting. It's really good. Do you do this or do you want to do the next one?
Doesn't have anything about the logo.
The one about the logo?
So there are some fun facts about the spread. Now, I'm going to give you a demonstration on the show how to drink Vegemite. So here we go.
Okay, we have some items prepared. We have here a mug with some hot water. I'm afraid you might not be able to see the water. There it is. It's important that the water is nice and warm so you can dissolve the Vegemite.
Yeah.
I'll set it here on the side. Now, Barry, you tell me how much Vegemite would you like? Do you want to scoop it?
Yeah. There we go.
Bring this up. Good. Okay. I need to stir a little bit. Very good. Hold on to the straw. Is it dissolving?
I think I may need a hand here.
Sure. Right. Let's do it together. Is it important to dissolve it completely?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's see how is that going.
And it's not coming off.
Not all of it. Okay, let me try. Okay, over here. Okay, it's off the spoon now. Gonna keep stirring it to make sure it's all dissolved.
Yeah.
So you can have a look on what it's looking like. So Barry, tell us again, what is this good for?
It's good for upset stomachs.
Fantastic.
And the battery is running low. So the battery is running low. So stay with us. We'll be back in a sec. Welcome back. This is Barry and Amanda here. Now I would like to show you how to drink Vegemite.
So we did have some hot water, we dissolved the Vegemite. This is what it looks like. Barry's going to give it a taste. How good is that, Barry?
Very good. I must admit, very good indeed. So, what is Vegemite used for? Well, weirdly enough, some kids use it to do art with. And it makes a big mess. So we hope that you've enjoyed our little story on Vegemite and the trip down memory lane with Vegemite, and the show is not over yet because we've got a recap on a couple of the shows with Amanda and myself. But before we tell you about the shows that I've done with Amanda, go ahead and buy some Vegemite at the supermarket. And if we can just put the lid on there, like that. Better. So I'll be back on Monday to continue the story of Vegemite and what it is good for. So we hope, viewers, that you've enjoyed going for a trip down memory lane with Vegemite. But the story of Vegemite is not over yet because I've got some on my lunch with a sausage sandwich today. So guys, we'd now like to move off Vegemite for a moment. Amanda and I have done some awesome shows with you, okay? We've done Palm Beach, we've done lockdown videos together, and Amanda, haven't they been fun?
It has been amazing, Barry. I still remember first time you invited me to the studio. It was probably a couple of years ago, if not more. I remember we were talking about different recipes. You had a pie machine they were doing a review on, and that was absolutely amazing. Every time you invite me on the show, I'm really happy to be part of it. I love all the content you bring to your viewers. I love how much information you have to share and how you always keep it uplifting.
So today is not about saying goodbye or farewell. We're going to keep the shows uptime and interesting because that's what the viewers want, and that's what I will provide. The show is made for you viewers right here in Sydney and all over Australia, folks. If you want more documentaries on the foods and drinks and iconic foods like the Vegemite, which we're showing you today, or if you'd like to know about cake mixes and cakes, I'll gladly bring it to you. Just leave a comment below. Here's Amanda now.
That's right. I love the variety at the show. We have amazing episodes on food. We have nice episodes on safety as well. Barry's big on safety and sending the right message to the community. So please tell us what else you want to see on the show. We'll be happy to prepare that.
while I do have you here, this is episode 33 today. Now, last year I did episode 33 up in Queensland at that time. So that was after I had COVID. So, you know, my YouTubing has come a long way. And Amanda, I can honestly tell you, we've had a lot of fun together on the show.
That's very true, Barry. If you allow me to share with your viewers a think of what's coming ahead for me. The sad part is that I'm not going to be able to be on the studio recording with Barry every Friday anymore, because it's time for change, it's time for new challenges. I'll still be working with the same companies. Barry and I are still co-workers, just not working directly with each other anymore. Mixed feelings. It's good that it's it's a career progression, but I've definitely missed being here on the show and spending some time with Barry and all of our clients here.
But remember, Amanda, it's not goodbye. So let's move off the negativity of the show and continue with the uprising and uplifting of today's show and continue with Vegemite, because that's what we're going to be celebrating today and on Monday. Now, if you're not a big fan of Vegemite, guys, it's totally your choice. Here's Amanda now.
That's right. Thank you for being so easy on that, Barry. It's my first time trying Vegemite. I was a bit hesitant. It's definitely better on the toast, but I'm not a big fan, and that's okay. Different people like different things. That's all right.
So, next time you're in the supermarket, guys, you see Vegemite in small jars, big jars, squeezable jars, you name it, you see it. So go along to your local supermarket and check out the different sizes of Vegemite. This is a small jar which I brought in today just to show you viewers. And remember, always check the use by date on the Vegemite. Here's Amanda.
Just looking for the use by date here. So this is a small jar, 220 grams. And, right, okay, I found it's here on the bottom. I'm not sure if you can read it, but the due date is 21st of May 2024. Still has a long life. Gotta finish the job before that. And as Barry says, food safety, always check the expiry date. Always make sure that the food you're using for cooking is actually good to use.
So, Vegemite is not only good on sandwiches and in soups and in sauces, but you can use it as a drink as well, just like I've demonstrated here. So, Vegemite, you just can't go wrong with it. Here's Amanda now.
That's right, give it a try it in different recipes. Try and find your favorite and let us know here at the comment section.
So we're going to look now at the different logos which Vegemite had. Now, let's have a look at the different craft logos that Vegemite had.
Give me a minute to find it.
So we'll just pause that. Over the years, there have been many logos promoting Vegemite, and this is just a few of them. This is from 1922, when Vegemite first began its life in Victoria, like I've mentioned.
So we can see that not only the logo changed, but also the packaging. The first one was a glass jar and went through tins and plastic jars. There's a good variation there. Barry, do you want to mention about the K?
Yeah, now the K stood for Kraft. Now the Kraft Walker Cheese Company, okay, it was around first. Now, in 1950, the company changed its name to Kraft Foods Limited. So you can see the K on top of the jar. And then by 1964, the single K was replaced with the full word Kraft.
That's really good. Nice compact.
See, that there were white jars, white lids, and now the yellow plastic lids, which later replaced the metal lids. And Vegemite has come a long way from its humble beginnings. Here's Amanda now.
That's true. It's really nice when we can see some history. It's a product that's been around for 100 years, and it's amazing that it's still so popular today. It's nice to see all the different packagings. I do like this one here on the corner that has the Australian drawing on it. It's quite unique. Vegemite is very Aussie, so that's great to see all the history. And here the last version we have of Vegemite is the exact one that we have here on the show today. That's really interesting. Back to you, Barry.
So we're going to close this special show now, and we hope that you have really enjoyed this show today on Vegemite. And like I said, go ahead and buy some Vegemite now. You can buy it in a tube, a jar which you can squeeze, a bottle you can squeeze. And Vegemite comes in tubes, so look out for it in your supermarket, guys. Vader and I will be bringing to you another show on this Vegemite on Monday, but that's all for the first part of this story. The second part of this story continues on Monday. And Vader and I will go over this again with you on episode 34 coming up on Monday. So Amanda, thank you so much for being on the show. As always, and good luck for your future and whatever 2023 brings to you and Tom as well. Good luck, mate. And the message I'd like to close the show with, like always, 000. Please do not ring that number for stupid, trivial issues, please, because the wrong call that you make the triple O could potentially cost someone like me or anyone else in the center of their lives and in the community helps. So please don't be a fool with that number. Here's Amanda now to close episode 33 with that.
Yes, very true, Barry, and always a good reminder. 000 is for emergencies only. Our paramedics are there doing a serious job. They're there to save lives, to act in emergencies and real urgent situations. So if this is not the case, don't ring 000. There are other avenues you can go, but please save this number for emergencies.
And on that note, guys, it is time to wind up our special coverage of the show. And Amanda, like always, thank you for being on the show. I really do hope that you come back and visit us one day.
Surely will, Barry. Thank you so much for inviting me to the show so many times, for sharing your passion with me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
So, on that note, guys, it is time to say farewell to you now and watch a video, and I will see you on Monday for episode 34. And just a reminder before we do leave you, our markets are coming up tomorrow, the first of them. So bring the kids, it's going to be great. Face painting and sausage sizzle for the kids as well. Roll up. Bring the kids. It's going to be a fun day out, starting from 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Don't miss out. The first Saturday of every month. I'm looking forward to it. So, from Amanda for the last time, thank you. Good luck. But from me, I will still be here plugging along with the show. I won't be going anywhere anytime soon, and be performing Harps Theatre, performing Harps at Bridgetine 2 weeks later, 2 weeks tomorrow, so don't miss out on that. $20 a ticket to get in, so fun night out also. So on that note, thanks for joining us today on episode 33. Barry, Phil, and Amanda wishing you a very good morning and a happy weekend. Here's Amanda now for her final farewell.
Yes, so thank you for reminding us of all the exciting things that are happening here at St. Ives, the markets, the Performing Arts show. This is all great stuff. I'll definitely be in contact. I'll come back and visit you guys, maybe appear on the show again, see how it goes. It's been great to spend this time here. I've learned a lot, I grew a lot, and I'm really happy to take a bit of this with me. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for watching the show.
And thanks for watching today's show also. But until then, that's the end of the first part of the Vegemite story. The second part comes up on Monday with Vader and myself. But until then, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.